What's up, Babu fam, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys my go-to summer makeup look. Whether I'm going out during the day or the night and I just want to feel a little glam, a little put together, this is the look I do. It's super cute, super glowy, so let's get started. So I actually went to Sephora the other day and picked up a bunch of new products, so we're gonna do a little bit of a first impression, okay? So first I'm starting off with this vegan milk moisturizer. We wanna make sure our face and our skin are perfected, and that way you don't have to put as much face makeup on. I washed my face and exfoliated my face, and that's something that I do every time if I'm doing like a light base of makeup. You just wanna make sure all the dead skin cells are off so you have a fresh base. I always like to kind of like use my hands to brush up my brows with the moisturizer. Is that weird? I don't know. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and put some vitamin C serum. I always use vitamin C serum in the morning, and then I use a retinol at night. So the one that I've been using recently is this one by Thena. I think that's what it's called. It's the Radiance Beauty Facial Oil. It smells like oranges. It's lovely. Just kind of warm it into my fingers and press that onto the face. I'm just gonna let that product seep into my pores for about 3 minutes before I put on any additional products. So in the meantime, how are you guys? How have you been? How have I been? I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, these past 2 weeks have just not been the best for your girl. I know some of you have been DMing me asking why I haven't been as active on YouTube recently, and first of all, thank you. I love you guys. Thank you for going out of your way and reaching out to me and making sure that I'm okay. It means the world to me, and like when I read those messages, I can't even tell you how much they make my day, so thank you. But overall, I've been good. Nothing concerning, but I definitely have been extremely stressed out and anxious these past 2 weeks. I've been moving, so that's like a whole nother toll that took. I forgot how stressful moving is. I don't know if any of you can relate to this, but just like the toll it takes on you, it's so much work. It's very expensive to move, and it's just a lot. It's a lot. So I've been kind of adapting to my new apartment, even though I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I'm working on my apartment right now so I can give you guys the best possible apartment tour that I can. I know I was supposed to do an apartment tour for my last apartment, but it was just so dark in there that it was so depressing. I hated it, but I'm so grateful to be in this new place. So as far as where I actually am, I really do love it, but just the process of moving and all this change has really gotten to me, and it's been really getting me in my head and thinking about like where I am and all these things that I want to accomplish in my life, and it's been making me so stressed out. So much so to the point where like it makes me want to stay in bed. I can't even pick up the camera to film because I'm just in this really weird headspace right now, and I know I'm going to be okay, and I know that I'm going to get myself out of it, but right now I've just been kind of like and I don't love to film when I'm not feeling good. I'm just like not good at putting on this like act when I'm not feeling it, you know? But thankfully today was the first day in the past few weeks that I woke up and I was feeling good, so I was like, all right, let's get the camera, let's do this. All right, so now I'm gonna go back to the face. I'm gonna use this Tatcha serum stick. This is to put underneath your eyes or anywhere that you have any type of dryness. Tatcha, in my opinion, is a little overpriced for what it is. This was, I think, around $40. For me, is it worth it? Yes, because I've noticed that I've been having really bad dryness under my under eyes, and this has really helped me. So it comes like in a nice little stick, and I just apply it in an outer motion all the way to even about here too, because I get really dry there. I don't know why. This is also really good to decrease the look of wrinkles as well, because it makes sure that this area is hydrated. Next, I'm gonna throw on some sunscreen. This one is by Supergoop. I love this sunscreen, you guys. It gives you like the most gorgeous glow, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I used to play tennis in high school, and I love Maria Sharapova. She is just the baddest bitch, and she was working with this company, and I watched this interview of how she was like talking about how good this sunscreen is, and the only reason why she like partnered up with them is because she really believes in this product. And she's like obviously the #1 person that would be wearing sunscreen because she's always out in the sun and she has such gorgeous skin. So I took the liberty of trying it out, and I love it. It has an SPF of 40. They have one that's called the Unseen sunscreen, and that one just is completely matte. And then they have this one, which gives you like a nice glow. And for summertime, when you're not really trying to pack on that product, it's just so convenient and so beautiful. Like I would go out literally just like this. Okay, so next I'm going to be using a product for the very first time, and I'm very nervous because I've been hearing so much hype about it, and that is the Dior Backstage foundation. Word on the street is that this is very similar to Giorgio Armani foundation, which is my all-time foundation. I've said that 5 times. It's my favorite, okay? Nothing can beat it. That's my #1 girl. But surprisingly, this is actually cheaper than Giorgio Armani. Their foundation is about $60-ish, and from what I remember, I think this was like 48. So still definitely up there, but let's see if this is worth the hype. So it comes in a little squeezy tube. I just love, like, let me just put on the lid so we can just appreciate this for a moment. It's just so simple and like beautiful. It just, I want to eat it. So I'm actually gonna just put like, whoa, oops. That was maybe too much, whatever. By the way, this is in the shade 1W. So I'm actually gonna just warm it up in my fingertips like so and apply it just using the warmth of my hands. During summertime or even springtime, I love to apply all my face products with my hand because the heat from my hands just melts the product into place. You get good coverage, but not too much, and you can kind of control where it's going. I ended up going with a shade that was a little bit lighter than my skin tone. I really wanted warm olive, but it was sold out everywhere. So I just went with this one, and I actually really like it. I'm happy I didn't go darker than this because you can always bronze up your face. Remember that. And then I'm just gonna take my sponge and kind of just really set that product in. Listen, I'm not obsessed with it. Like, is it life-changing? No, but do I appreciate how nice and lightweight it is on my face? You can still see my skin, which is a huge plus. When it's hot and sweaty, the last thing you want is a bunch of cakey foundation building up around your nose and your forehead. No, we do not want that. So do I appreciate the fact that this is lightweight? Yes. When I had acne, would I like this foundation? Absolutely not. Let's see how all the other products go on to it. So when it comes to concealer, I like to use the smallest amount and make sure to place it in the correct areas. I actually have a video on this. I will link it above right now, where you can target your concealer to actually make your face look more lifted. So one of my favorite concealers right now is actually by Pat McGrath. It's in the shade L7. And it's the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer. So what I like to do is kind of just apply it right underneath my eyes, like so. And I don't take it all the way. I kind of just focus the ends right where my eye meets my brow. And that's gonna really help in making my face look a little bit more lifted. And I just dot on the rest of the face. So this new thing that I've been doing is taking my concealer just in the inner portion of my eye, just like to about there, and not taking it throughout the rest of the eye, just focusing that product right in the inside, and that just makes my eyes look so open. You'll see once I put the bronzer at the end of my eye what a difference it makes. Another thing I wanted to mention is if any of you guys are going through it, feel free to DM me and we can talk about it, because after feeling kind of the way that I've been feeling these past couple weeks, it just like made me think of you guys. I don't know why, it's just like so cliche, but I'm so grateful to have YouTube because it's like this safe place for me where I can travel anywhere and I know I can always have it. So you guys help me in ways like I can't even explain. So if you guys ever need someone to talk to or anything, feel free to reach out to me. Maybe we can relate to one another. Maybe we're going through the same thing. I'm gonna definitely open up about it a little bit more, and I have something really exciting coming up, but I'm not gonna talk about it just yet because I'm not ready and it's not like fully developed. But I think it's gonna be really amazing for this channel. I think it'll help a lot of you guys. It'll help me, and yeah, I'm really excited. Okay, you guys might call me crazy, but recently I just have not been setting my concealer. I don't know why. I would think that like in the summer it melts off and stuff. For some reason, this Pat McGrath concealer just kind of locks into place and I don't feel it slipping even when I'm sweating. So the less powder, the better. I just like really like cream products right now. I don't like caking on a bunch of powders. Okay, so another thing that I got from Sephora is this bronzer by Milk Makeup. Like I said, I love cream products, so I'm trying to try every cream product that I possibly can. And this is in the shade Baked. Hopefully it looks good on my skin tone. And I'm just going to apply that directly on the places I want to warm up. Okay, so when I put it down on my face, I kind of just got a little scared because it looked very orange. But now that I'm rubbing it in, it actually has like a really nice color to it. I usually use like a lot darker shades, but I just thought this time maybe I would try something a little lighter and see how I liked it. And then I'm just taking my beauty blender and blending in any harsh lines. Next, I'm just grabbing some bronzer. You can use any bronzer of your choice. And I'm going to take this Morphe 524 brush and just focus that on the end of my eye, not bringing it into the center, just on the ends. So next for blush, I'm also going to take this one by Milk Makeup. This is in the shade Perk, and again, cream product, love it. And I'm just going to apply that the same place that I put my bronzer. Now I'm throwing on some Glossier Lip Gloss. If you have not tried this lip gloss, girl, you need to go out and get yourself one of these. Okay, so my last step is going to take this Jaclyn Hill highlighter palette. I love this palette. I don't care what anyone says, it's amazing. And what I like to do is kind of just take my finger and put it into sparks. And I just like to put that in the inner corner of my eye. This is a great tip, especially when you're not wearing like any eyeliner or mascara or anything. It really opens up your eyes and it just gives them like a little nice pop, you know what I mean? And then I like to put it on the tip of my nose and right at the bridge, right about there. All right, I lied. We have one last step, and this is going to tie everything together. This is like my #1 secret for how I get my skin to look glowy. And I mean glowy. This Farsáli Rose Gold Skin Mist makes your skin look like glass. I'm not even kidding. Just watch and learn. It's just so hydrating and it really feels like it just soaks all your products together. All right, so this is the finished look. What do you guys think? By the way, I don't have my studio set up yet. I don't have anything set up. I'm sitting in the corner of my bedroom. It's about 5 p.m. The lighting is not great, so don't judge me, okay? I'm still getting everything together, but I just wanted to sit down and film this quick little tutorial for you guys. I know it's appropriate for this season. So yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to recreate it, send me pictures. You know the drill, at sagoniamlazarof. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.